Hello everybody, it's Clara, the Book Goddess, and I am here to share with you my writing story. So, some of you may know that I am a writer and I want to do it for a living, and I thought I would share with you guys my story about how I came to love writing so much. And I don't remember exactly when I started loving it so much. I know that I have been writing all my life. I started my earliest memory, at least, of writing fiction was my 3-chapter awful Star Wars fanfic when I was in 2nd grade, I think, because I was a huge Star Wars fan then, and I still like Star Wars, but not as much as did when I was 6. I don't know why it was, I don't know what it was about those movies, they scared me to death, but I loved them anyway. But in between 2nd grade, well, after 2nd grade, my mom enrolled me and my brother in a co-op, and they had a class that they called Essentials, and it was a little bit of grammar, a teensy bit of math, and IEW, which is, I think it stands for Institute for Excellence in Writing, but I don't remember exactly. And I loved that class so much, and I literally cried when my mom and dad were just like, we're not going to put you in that class again because we think it was too difficult for you. And I'm just like, no, you can't take me out of it. It was my favorite class. So they put me back in it, and I had short story assignments in this class, and I just loved it so much. But I also wanted to be a fashion designer because I didn't realize how awful of an artist I am. I can't draw to save my life. I can somewhat draw a decent ball gown, but fashion design is not in my future, I don't think. I don't know. The Lord may have different plans for me, but personally, I don't think I could ever be a fashion designer anymore. So, when I was 9, I was playing this game on the computer. I think it's called Wizard 101, and I was gonna write a book about that. I started it, I finished the rough draft. I even started typing it up because I used to write solely on paper and then I would type it up. And then I realized that this was awful, and so I shoved it aside, and I don't know if I'll ever touch it again. The only reason I still keep it around is because Gail Carson Levine, who wrote Ella Enchanted, says to keep every piece of writing you ever write for at least 15 years because one day you might need it. It's in a drawer somewhere, and I hope I never have to touch it again, but I still have that story. Then a couple years later, when I was 11, I was taking a shower and saw the word paradise on my Bath & Body Works shower gel. And so my brain started spinning because I still liked to write. It wasn't like my favorite thing in the world. I wanted to be a fashion designer still. But I'm just like, paradise. What if you changed that word a little bit and turned it into, and had this plant that had the name of the changed paradise. I think I called it the Paradisia, and yeah, that's what it is. And so from there, I started writing the book, and I would post little bits of it on a private blog that I could let other people that were doing the same homeschool curriculum as I was. I was doing all my classes online, and they had forums, and so I would let some people from the curriculum onto this private blog, and they could give me feedback on my story. So from there, the story grew. Some sweet girl who I don't even know if she's still doing that curriculum anymore. She was so sweet, and she helped me realize that the story had so much potential, and there was a lot of stuff I could do with it, and I still haven't finished it. I think I've done 17,000 words of it, and I am dying to finish it one day, but then I was forced to put it on hold because I was going to do NaNoWriMo last year. NaNoWriMo is when I rough drafted Captain Guinevere, which is coming out very soon. I have a cover and everything, and I will be certain to do a reveal video when that is all finished, and it is soon to be available on Amazon for purchase. I am self-publishing it, and I started drafting book 2 yesterday because I was dying to get started. I have the whole trilogy planned out in my head. I just have to write it. So that is pretty much my writing story. It was when I was writing Fantasy at Dawn, which is the princess chasing the magical plant story, that I realized this is what I want to do with my life, and so it only went up from there, and I'm so excited to have Captain Guinevere coming out soon, and I will definitely be sure to let you guys know when that is available. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!